Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to sharing about you in this video about introduction to linguistics, especially in the morphology. Before that, I want to introducing myself. My name is Suryo Dewantoro Joyo Diningrat. I am from Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Education Program. My name is 1882 15007. I am from Pancasakti University Bekasi. And before that, I want sharing about you what is a morphology. A morphology is a field of linguistics focused on the study of the forms and formation of words in a language. Words in a language consist of one element or elements of meaning, which are called morphemes. So, what is the morpheme? Is it that the morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning or grammatical function? A single word may be composed of one or more morphemes, like Mr. Franscy said before. The example is, she looked unhappier than the day before. There's a three morpheme in there. There's an happy and er. The an is the prefix and the er is the suffix. Can be analyzed into three morphemes. They are an, happy, and er, like I said before. The type of morphemes. Morphemes have two types. There are free morphemes in the basic verb forms. Example, like a happy. The example before, and a bond morphemes is a prefixes and suffix, like a an and er, like a before. So what is the free morphemes? Free morphemes is morpheme which can be used as a word on their own. They generally consist of separate English word forms such as nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Example, like a girl, system, happy, plan, act, and etc. Like many words in English. So what is the bound morphemes? Bound morpheme is a morpheme which cannot occur on their own as an independent word. They generally prefix and suffix like re, ist, ed, as in the word reprint, typist, talked, and voice. For example, and are attached to other forms which are described as stems basic word forms. Example like unhappy and er. The prefix is free, stem is a bound, suffix is free. So free morphemes have two types again. The first is the lexical morphemes, and the second one is the functional morphemes. So what is the lexical morphemes? Set of ordinary nouns, verbs, and adjectives that carry the content of message we convey. Since we can add the new lexical morphemes to the language, we call these morphemes open class words. Some explains are nice, book, walk, and etc. So the second one is what is the functional morphemes? The class of words which consists largely of functional words in a language. We also call them closed class words because we cannot add new lexical morphemes to a language, like a determines, like the, or an, in auxiliary, can, could, and etc. The connectors in and, are, and etc. Pronouns like I, me, he, she, and etc. Subject conjunction like a while, because, and etc. Preparation like a in, of, and etc. And the last is the intensifier like a very, to, and etc. So the example is, when he arrived, the old man had an umbrella and a large plastic bag full of books. Notes: black is a lexical, dark green is a functional. So we move to bound morphemes. Bound morphemes have the two types again. The first one is the derivational morphemes, and the second one is the inflectional morphemes. So what is the derivational morphemes? Derived like that name, that it's derived a new word by being attached to root morphemes or stems. They can be both suffix and prefix in English. Example like a beautiful, exactly, unhappy, impossible, and recovery. Change of meaning. There is change of meaning, not it. Not a derivational suffix always attach a word before an inflectional suffix. For example, like teach plus er plus s. That's teachers, like that. And we move the second one is what is inflectional morphemes? Give grammatical information such as number, plural, tense, possession, and so on. They are obviously found in suffix in English. Like example is a boys, marries, walk. No change of meaning. Play versus place. That's a same meaning. Nothing changed in that morpheme. That is a never changed grammatical category of word. For example, old plus er like older. Verb plus suffix is noun. Change the grammatical category of word. Like example, teach plus er. There are teacher. Verb plus suffix, there have noun. No change of grammatical category, like example, friend plus ship. There's a friendship. Noun for suffix, there's have a noun. Additional inflectional morphemes. The plus of s is a plural. She ate the donuts. The s, another s is a possessive, like tanda petik in there, like Disa's hair is short is a possessive inflectional morphemes. The er is a comparison, like Disa has shorter hair than Karin. The est, the super, like Disa has the shortest hair, like nothing short again. Okay, I think they're enough for my sharing video. I hope you enjoy my video, and I will give a thank you for Mr. Franz again for teach me and friends about linguistic in the first semester. That's a good lah, memutar otak juga. Oke, thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.